Yo, 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 yo. We are back, people. We are back. Happy Monday. Welcome to the stream. Hope you guys are doing well. Salute, salute to everybody. It's your boy Jay Jordan back again for the final unrivaled stream of the year. Today is, as you saw from the cover photo, today is the championship game. It's a winner takes all. You win, you're the champion. You lose, you're just the second place, the first loser, as they say. So that is what we're here to do. Salute for everybody. Salute to everybody, I should say, who's here already. I have the countdown clock at the top left of your screen. I'm probably a little put a little too much time on it, but I'm watching the broadcast now. They're talking to the commissioner of Unrivaled on the broadcast, but we'll take care of some housekeeping stuff as we wait. So yes, the championship game is between the 2 seed Rose and the 4 seed Vinyl. If you were on stream last night, you know what type of games those were last night. Comebacks in both of those games. The upset of the year with the Vinyl beating the number 1 seed Lunar Owls, coming back from 10 points down in the fourth quarter, went on a 21-8 run to close that game and win the semifinal game against the Lunar Owls. So I'm excited for what today brings. I'm excited for what this game will bring, and we'll talk about it now. Let me start a poll right quick. The final polls of the Unrivaled season. Who will win the championship? Are we gonna go with Rose or Vinyl? I'm gonna keep this poll open until the game starts. So let your vote be seen and your opinion be heard. All right, people. People are already going for Rose. I do want to touch on what we saw yesterday, so I'm gonna pull up the box score from yesterday, because it was a really good game yesterday. Really good games, I should say, yesterday. So that's what we're working with. This is what we were working with yesterday. It was the 3 seed Laces versus the 2 seed Rose. Laces were 7-7. Rose was 8-6. As you can see, Chelsea Gray, game winner 3-point shot, incredible game. Alyssa Thomas for Laces, she did what she could, 20 points, 7 rebounds. Tiffany Hayes contributed a bit. Kayla McBride, probably one of her worst games of the season. Atkins off the bench tried to help out. It wasn't enough. Steph Dolson played only 6 minutes, no points. No Jackie Young or Kate Martin in those games. But for Rose, Chelsea Gray, really the captain, put the team on her back. 39 points. She had, I think, 24 of the last 26 points in this game for Team Rose. From the third quarter, halfway through the third quarter on, it was her. She was going to the basket. She was hitting middies. She was hitting threes. She was just doing it, getting to the foul line. It was a masterclass of the highest order for Chelsea Gray. 39 points on 5 of 8 from 3. 4 assists to go with it, and the game winner. Azurá Stevens contributed with 8. 6 from Brittany Sykes. But the other person I have to give credit to is Naz Hillman. I have to give credit to Naz Hillman. She was in the relief player pool from halfway through the season. She hadn't played at all. This was her first taste of unrivaled minutes, and she pulled off a really good performance. The box score doesn't show it, but she was playing solid defense on Alyssa Thomas. She scored on some passes from Chelsea Gray. She was rebounding. She was playing defense. As you can see, she had 3 steals. So even though she didn't have crazy numbers, her impact was definitely felt yesterday. So salute Naz Hillman for her performance. Lexi Hull only had 2. Natisha Heidemann also on a hardship, didn't score. But that was game 1. Chelsea Gray, masterclass all the way to the end, and they pull off the win. Game 2 now, if I could get back to it. If it would let me scroll back to full scoreboard. Let's go here. Gotta go do it manually. Second game was Vinyl versus Lunar Owls. 73-70. Hey, cuz, what's going on? 73-70 was the final score. De'Erica Hamby, game-winning layup, left-hand layup. You had Vinyl, Ryan Howard, 27 minutes, 23 points, not super efficient, but made some very big defensive plays down the stretch. 2 blocks and 2 steals. Had 6 assists as well. Jordan Canada, her best game of the season, 21 points, 4 assists, hit 3 big threes, especially 2 in that fourth quarter. I think she had like 8 points in the fourth quarter, if I remember correctly. She had 2 threes and I think 2 layups. So what's that? 3-6. That's probably 10 points in that fourth quarter. De'Erica Hamby, steady all season long, 16 points, 15 rebounds, the game-winning layup for her. Ray Burrell gave a nice spark off the bench early, 11 points, and Aaliyah Boston with 2. Lunar Owls, Nafisa, the MVP. She got her trophy early in the like right before all the games started yesterday. She got her MVP trophy for the Unrivaled season. Fix myself a little bit. There we go. Got her MVP trophy for the Unrivaled season, and she did MVP things. 36 points. There was one point she scored like 15 straight of their points, 20 straight of their points. Also had 8 rebounds and 2 blocks. Alicia Gray, not her best game, 11 points. Skylar Diggins-Smith, 10 points. Not her best game either. Courtney Williams was a spark, 13 points off the bench. And then Shakira Austin didn't have any. But Vinyl was down big. Vinyl was down 10 points going into that fourth quarter. I thought it was done. I didn't see anything from Vinyl that would indicate to me that they would make a comeback. But that fourth quarter started, and Lunar Owl seemed like they got a little tight. Skylar Diggins-Smith missed a free throw, and I think Skylar missed a layup. Nafisa missed a layup, and Vinyl just made the better plays down the stretch. And once that ball starts rolling down the hill, it's hard to stop it. And that momentum carried them all the way to the end. And De'Erica Hamby finishes it off with a left-hand layup to upset the 13-1 Lunar Owls, the favorites to win the championship, and they are out of the playoffs. All right, so that was the recap of yesterday's games. What's going on, Maddox? Jay, do you have Stewie over Jonquel Jones? I don't know. In terms of what? Like, if I had to choose between one or the other, I don't know. That's a tough one. That's a tough one. I don't know who I would choose in that scenario. So don't make me. All right, so this is the championship game. It's a winner takes all. We're about the broadcast for the game starts at 7:30. They'll probably start the game around 7:32. Timothy Sampers asking about the links. Did the links get robbed? You talk about in the finals? In the finals, I don't think they got robbed. If you're talking about something else, then I'm unaware. But the game's gonna start soon. I'm looking online just to make sure if they update if anybody's coming back or not from injury. I don't know if Arike is gonna play. So I'm keeping an eye on all of that. We know definitely I don't think Angel's gonna play, and I don't think Kalia is gonna play either. So I'm just keeping an eye on that, seeing if any news comes out about that. Let me look up this person. One of these media members that I usually follow. Let's see. They haven't reported anything about any 317. Arike Gumbawale is going to be out, and Angel and Kalia are both out. Yeah, Maddox, I can't wait for the season to start as well. I can't wait for the WNBA season to start. We got about 2 minutes. Countdown to tip off is about 8 minutes, so my clock is just about right. just about right. Just getting my recordings and everything started here. I'm really looking forward. If the game tonight is anything like yesterday, we're in for a treat. We're in for a treat, because yesterday's games were really, really entertaining. Really entertaining. Thank you guys for joining. Games are gonna start soon. Make sure you leave a like on the stream. Subscribe if you're new here. I've been doing watch-alongs for, I think this will be my third WNBA season doing watch-alongs starting in May. So I appreciate all the support. Channel is almost to 1,000 subs. We're about 100, a little over 100 away. So let's get the subs up. I will be doing a lot during the WNBA season. I also picked up a new hobby and cutting up some player highlights, because when I would go to look up certain individual player highlights to do some scouting or just to see how that player plays, it was hard to find them. So I started doing it myself. So I'm going to put that in the chat. Subscribe to the player highlights channel. Timothy Samper said links are greater than Liberty. Historically, yeah, you guys have more rings, but if we're going off recent memory, the team that won the finals would be considered the better team. So right now, the Liberty are better. Subscribe to the player highlights channel, and I'm gonna post a link in there for y'all. So make sure you subscribe to the player highlights channel. I have all the highlights of the players who had good games last night on the channel already. As you can see, I'm a little Liberty biased, so I have some Liberty players that are playing overseas, Marquisha Davis, and players that we have rights to. I have that on there. Timothy says, robbed, but Liberty still good. I don't think it was a robbery, but everybody's entitled to their opinion. Let's pin that message there. All right, I think they went into their last commercial break. When they come back, we should be getting started. JP was good. If Chelsea Gray carries the Rose to another win, she retroactively gets MVP. That's interesting. I don't know. I'm assuming they'll give a Finals MVP. I didn't see anything about it, but I would assume they would have to give a Finals MVP sort of thing. But I'll keep you guys updated once I see anything about it. Make sure I have everything. Oh, good. Good thing I checked this, because I definitely have the stuff up from yesterday, which is not ideal. Let's go vinyl. There we go. Good thing I checked this. It's been a long day. So making sure I got everything ready to go for when we start. Luminosity. So no Enrique Gumbawale. So I got that fixed. And that's right there too. Ryan, Jordan, Deerica, Ray, Aaliyah. Okay, I think we should be good now. Should be good. Nah, JP, I would agree with you, honestly. I would agree with you, honestly. All right. So the broadcast is starting now, people. Broadcast is starting now. Make sure you vote who you think will win this game. Who do you think will win this game? I'm excited. I'm gonna give my prediction right as they tip off. Thanks for everybody who's joining. I know I get this question a lot. Am I going to actually put the game on the screen? I cannot. As copyright reasons, they will flag my channel. So the game will not be on the screen. I'll keep you updated on scores, on player points, rebounds, assists, what they're talking about on the broadcast. I'll do it all for you guys, but unfortunately, I cannot put that live game on the screen. I know there's other channels that put a blue box in the middle of the screen or whatever else they do, but I already got a warning from a past stream, so I'm not trying to test my fate with that. But I appreciate you joining. Anyways, if you do want to watch it live, if you have access to it, it's on True TV, TNT, and Max. streaming, HBO Max, whatever you guys want to call it, Max. You could watch it there streaming. If you're international in Canada, it's on TSN Plus, and if you're overseas somewhere that's not Canada, international, I should say, that's not Canada, it should be streaming on the Unrivaled YouTube account. I know I've been getting mixed messages on if it's actually there or not, so take that with a grain of salt. All right, people. Vinyl, Rose, they're about to kick off. If you're just joining, Arike Gumbawale still not playing. No Kalia Copper and no Angel Reese. So this is gonna be an interesting one, to say the least. Yeah, Reese is still out. Timothy Reese is still out. She's no Angel Reese, unfortunately. She landed on that hand that she fractured towards the end of the WNBA season. Even after she had surgery, so I guess it's really affecting her. So they're gonna really take precautions with that, as the W season's a little over, about 2 months away. Before you know it, opening day will be here. But first, we got to go to the WNBA draft and things of that nature. All right, they're doing the introductions of the players now. They're taking off their jumpsuits and they're getting ready to hop on the court. They doing a little feature on Chelsea Gray, and they spoke to her before the game, and she's talking about how she's prepared for this game and what she's ready to do to will her team to a win. 7 game winners for Chelsea Gray during this Unrivaled season. She has the highest scoring game in Unrivaled this year with 39. So starting lineups the same on your screen: Jordan Canada, Ryan Howard, De'Erica Hamby for Team Vinyl, Chelsea Gray, Brittany Sykes, and Azarae Stevens for Team Rose. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They're going with the same teams that they had yesterday evening. All right, people, get your votes in before I end this poll. All right. And we're about to get this show on the road, as they say. The inaugural season of Unrivaled is coming to a close. This is the championship game. They will go down in Unrivaled history as the first champions. And I think the players get an extra $50,000 for winning, on top of what they've already made from being here. So that's the money's the motivation. For some, but an extra $50K for playing hoops and winning, I wouldn't be mad at it. All right, players all giving high fives to each other and whatnot. My prediction is... What's my prediction? My prediction's Rose. I'm ending the poll. And we're off, people. Game has started. Rose with the ball to start. Chelsea Gray already on the board with an assist, down to Brittany Sykes, and she scores. So Rose have kicked it off with the first bucket. Brittany Sykes, I don't know who bet that, but I think the odds were plus money on that. Ryan Howard just catch and shoot, just like last game. Her first shot of the game is an air ball. Very off balance. I don't know why she took that shot, but that was a bad shot. Word to Paul George. Chelsea Gray almost goes backcourt. Azarae saves her. She gets it back to Chelsea. Chelsea with the ball gets the screen. She trips, and they call a tripping foul on Ryan Howard. So first foul of the game there. Rose will inbound it, sideline out of bounds. All right, Rose to inbound. And they get it into Azarae. Azarae with the ball, looking for Sykes. Gets it to Sykes, top of the key. Sykes gets downhill. Oh, good drop off to Azare, who's wide open under the basket. 2 went to the ball, left Azare wide open. So Azare with 2, Sykes with 2. Ryan Howard pays off her 3x3 teammate De'Erica Hamby with a nice dime to the basket. Vinyl on the board. Oh, and De'Erica gets a steal on the other end. De'Erica crosses half court. Looks to attack. Azare goes up, and Azare reaches across and gets fouled. So Hamby will go to the line for 1 free throw worth 2 points. So the coverage, I'm not noticing. I have to look at it again. I didn't notice anything different than how teams have been playing Chelsea, but I have to take another look. De'Erica short on the free throw. Azare gets the rebound. She goes coast to coast, goes up, and scores. So Azare Stevens gets the rebound off the missed free throw, goes coast to coast and lays it in. She's up to 4 points. Canada over to Ryan Howard, guarded by Sykes. Ryan Howard gets downhill, stops, mid-range jump shot, scores. Ryan Howard is on the board now. It's 6-4 Rose. Chelsea Gray with the ball. Oh, snatchback dribble. Shoots over Ryan. She knew it was off. Went for her rebound. Misses the rebound. She's in the backcourt. They have numbers. 3-on-2 here. Canada throws up the floater, and Canada was surprised she was so wide open. Hits the floater. It's a tie game. 6-6. Azare over to Sykes. Sykes right side of the floor. Sykes in and out dribble. Goes to her left hand. Throws it up. Gets fouled by Ryan Howard. And that's number 2 on Ryan Howard. Not good. 2 minutes into the game. And Ryan Howard already has 2 fouls. So Sykes will go to the line for 1 free throw worth 2 points. Free throw is up, and Sykes knocks it down. 1 for 2 is good. It's 8-6 Rose. They haven't subbed Ryan Howard out yet. Dangerous. Canada for 3, and it hits off the rim and goes out of bounds. Possession to Rose. Oh, I forgot I have this winning score up here. Ignore that. We're not at winning score time yet. Ball in play with Rose. Azare Stevens steps back for 3. Way off. Rebound to Canada. Canada on the run here. Canada hesitation dribble, gets into the paint. Left hand scoop. Bounces around. Twice off. They have numbers. Canada's in the backcourt. Over to Sykes. Sykes to Stevens. Oh, Stevens misses the pass but saves it. Over to Chelsea Gray for 3. And she shoots an air ball. Wow. Second night of a back-to-back for both teams, so it's going to be a war of attrition here. Who's better conditioned? Who can last? Both teams had to fight back from deficits yesterday, so they expended extra energy. Hamby went up and under. It bounced on the rim a couple times, and she scores. Back to a tie game at 8. Oh, Hamby jumps to passing lane, gets the steal, goes coast to coast, and scores. So De'Erica Hamby is putting in work so far for Team Vinyl. She has 6 of their 10 points. Chelsea Gray dancing with the ball on Ryan Howard. This is a good matchup here. Chelsea Gray can't get away from her. Chelsea Gray off balance, shoots it, and misses. Great defense by Ryan Howard. And she has a little bit of the height advantage. Canada tries to go downhill, loses the ball, and it goes out of bounds. Refs are looking at each other, and they say it stays with Vinyl. So we're having a substitute. Are we having a sub here? No, refs were just a little confused about what the play was. The ball does go to Rose. They confer, and the ball is in Rose's possession. Sykes brings it across the court. Ray Burrell has checked in for Canada. Sykes goes in and out and gets the right-hand layup. It's tie game, 10-10. Ray Burrell with the ball. Burrell, good hezzy by Ray Burrell. She repays Brittany Sykes and scores a layup on the other end. It's 12-10 Vinyl. Brittany Sykes tries to attack De'Erica. Throws it out to Chelsea Gray. Gray, no look to Azare. One hand snags it. Goes up. Oh, Hamby with the block. Azare gets the offensive rebound and put back. 12-12. They're going back and forth here. Azare Stevens up to 6 points. Ray Burrell goes again for a scoop, and she's off balance. Misses that one. Chelsea Gray with the ball. Pulls up for three. And she cashes in her first three of the game. Chelsea Gray on the board from three. 15-12. That was her first basket of the game. Ryan gets it over to Hamby. Hamby looking for Ryan. Doesn't get to her. Gets it to Ray at the top of the key. Gives it back to Hamby at the foul line. Hamby crossover. Stop. Reverse pivot. Goes up. Left hand scoop. Oh, and she... Did they say she didn't get it off in time? Oh, shot clock violation. That was a good move. Just executed too late. Turnover to Vinyl. They're going to review it, though. I think I saw the ref give the twirl fingers. Hamby goes to the bench. I'm assuming Boston checks in for her. A ball in play. It's still Chelsea Gray, Brittany Sykes, and Azare on the floor right now. Oh, Sykes with a crossover, but Ray Burrell with the block. Ray Burrell with the rebound as well. Ray going coast to coast. Gets it to Ryan Howard. Wide open. Wing three. Oh, rolls off. That would have been a nice payoff on the defensive stop there. Azare guarded by Aaliyah Boston, who's checked in for Hamby. Azare shoots over Boston. Boston, great defense, gets the rebound. Boston going coast to coast. Slows it down. Layup is good. Boston gets the rebound and goes coast to coast now. Chelsea Gray with the ball. Left side of the floor. Comes off the screen. Pro dribble. Gets into the paint. Fakes to Hezzy. In the paint. Guarded by Ryan Howard. Oh, no look to Azare. What a pass from Chelsea Gray. Azare on the cut right down the center of the paint. Chelsea Gray just no look pass over her head. Ray Burrell for three. That's off. And air ball out of bounds. What a pass by Chelsea Gray there, people. Going nowhere fast. Those a no-look over-the-head pass behind her to a cutting Azare Stevens for the layup. Azare up to 8 points here. Ball in play. Lexi Hull has checked into the game as well as Naz Hillman. Naz over to Chelsea. Chelsea, good pocket pass to Naz. Naz comes in, and first touch of the ball is a basket for her. 19-14 Rose. This is only her second game playing in Unrivaled. And she just has a nice rapport with Chelsea Gray. Chelsea Gray knows how to get people the ball. Ryan Howard, in and out dribble on Lexi Hull. Fight for the rebound. Gets tipped out. They say it stays with Vinyl. Vinyl with 12 seconds on the shot clock here. Ryan Howard to inbound. They get it into Boston. Naz Hillman guarding Boston. Boston attacks Naz Hillman. There's a size advantage there. Boston spin move goes up and scores. So Aaliyah Boston being extra aggressive here in the championship game. She's up to a quick 4. It's 19-16. Chelsea Gray with the ball. Guarded by Ray Burrell. Going tween. Pulls, doesn't take the shot. Passes it to Naz. Gets it back to her. Oh, Aaliyah Boston with a block on the roll by Naz Hillman. Aaliyah Boston being really engaged. She should have some fresh legs. She didn't play too many minutes last night. But Naz Hillman tries to go up for the layup, and Boston gets it out of here. Chelsea Gray on the inbound, gets it. And, Ray Burrell tips it down, and Ryan Howard tries to pick up the dribble. She had a wide open lane to the layup. Can't get control of it. It goes out of bounds. 19-16, 14 seconds to go here. Shot clock is off. Lexi Hull brings it across half court. Lexi Hull gets it to Chelsea Gray. Can she have another buzzer beater here? Chelsea Gray, step back for three over Boston. Grazes off the rim and out of bounds. And that's how the quarter ends. So after the first quarter of the first Unrivaled championship game, Rose 19, Vinyl 16. $50K per player for the winning team. So, who wouldn't be happy with an extra $50K? I'm going to show y'all the box score now. Bear with me. I probably have to refresh this. Let's get that refreshed. If it wants to refresh for me. There we go. Took a little bit. 19-16 is the score. Rose over Vinyl right now. Rose over Vinyl. You got De'Erica Hamby with 6 points, 2 steals, to lead her team in scoring. Ryan Howard with 2. She does have 2 fouls, so that's something to keep an eye on. Jordan Canada with 2. Aaliyah Boston with a quick 4 in her 3 minutes with a nice ferocious block there as well. Ray Burrell has 2, and she also has a nice block as well. Vinyl shooting 53% from the field. They haven't hit a 3. They're 0 for 4 from 3. They missed their 1 free throw. If you scroll down to Rose, Azurá Stevens leading the way with 8 points and 5 rebounds. 6 points for Brittany Sykes. Chelsea Gray with 3. Naz Hillman with 2. Lexi Hull, in her 2 minutes, hasn't scored yet. They're shooting 44% from the field, 20% from 3 on 1 of 5 shooting, and they made their 1 and only free throw. Turnovers are equal at 2. Both teams have 2 each. The rebound battle, it's 9-9, so the rebounding battle is equal. Vinyl only has 1 assist to 4 for Rose. Chelsea Gray has 3 of those assists. It's good that she's getting her teammates involved early because, when it's closing time, she's gonna want to have the ball in her hands and doing a lot of the scoring if it comes down to it. So we get ready for the second quarter. I'm glad it's a close game still, with these type of games. During the regular season, sometimes we saw some blowouts, but yesterday's games were all really competitive all the way down to the end, and today has started off no differently. All right, cool. I got my thing. So let me see if anybody any discourse on social media. No. All right, broadcast is restarting now for the second quarter. About 20 seconds away. About 20 seconds away. D Wade back in the building. He was in the building yesterday as well. He said he spoke to they showed a clip of him talking to Vinyl about being the underdogs and what they have to do in order to probably pull off an upset, and they go out and they pull off the upset. So my goat's words meant something to Vinyl. D Wade, my favorite player, even though he's retired now, but. Ball and play here for the second quarter with Team Vinyl. 19-16. Ray Burrell with the ball. Ray Burrell picks up her dribble, gets it down to Boston. Boston guarded by Naz Hillman still. Boston faces up. Now goes in the post. Throws it back out to Ryan Howard. 2 on the clock. Ryan Howard for 3. And Ryan Howard knocks down the 3 to tie the game. Let's see if that wakes her up on the offensive end. 19 all. Ball and play with Naz Hillman. Naz Hillman over to Lexi Hull. She loses her balance. They have a shot clock violation. Maddox says, Jay, you got to respect Stewie, man. She's literally top 3 in the NBA. She's the best player in the Liberty. Without you guys, I've noticed you kind of say she sucks. Stewie doesn't suck. I never said she sucks. But it's a collective effort to win the championship. As you saw, JJ won the MVP of the finals. So it's a collective effort. I'm appreciative of Stewie. I'm glad Stewie's on my team. Stewie's the reason I bought season tickets. As Aaliyah Boston shoots a contested shot and it's an air ball. But I have to see how she comes back after this surgery. I want us to pace her out a little bit more. I don't want her to having to score 30 and 40 points because that'll wear her out as Brittany Sykes gets to the basket and scores the layup. 21-19 Rose. Ray Burrell gets pushed out of bounds by Brittany Sykes. It'll stay with Team Vinyl. Ball and play here. Boston over to Ryan Howard. Ryan Howard step back. Oh, in and out dribble. Loses the ball, though. And Naz Hillman picks it up over to Sykes. Sykes, mid-range jump shot from the elbow. Misses. Rebound to Ray Burrell. Ray Burrell dribbles out of it. Ray Burrell going downhill, out of control, trying to do too much, and turns the ball over. Sykes cross court to Lexi Hull. Oh, these lineups out here just turning the ball over. Just out of control here. Both lineups just turning the ball over. Let's see. I think Coach Henry notices that things are a little out of whack here. Gets Chelsea Gray back into the game. Maddox says, I'm not mad at you, Jay. Other people just, I understand she didn't play well, but I feel bad because she. Now, I understand we're all very protective of our favorite players, as there's a foul here as Ryan Howard was trying to pass the ball. Lexi Hull comes out. Chelsea Gray comes in. Brittany Sykes. Is Brittany Sykes going out as well? I don't think so. No, Brittany Sykes just guarding the inbound. They get it into Ray Burrell. So it's Burrell, Boston, and Howard. Oh, good pass from Burrell to Boston. Boston on the roll and lay. Ties the game back up. 21-all here. This matchup is a good matchup for her. Oh, Chelsea Gray finds Brittany Sykes. She goes up and left hand lays up and gives a little flex to Ray Burrell. Says, yeah, you're not blocking that one. I'm glad Brittany Sykes is actually making her layups. Ray Burrell trying to get downhill. Pass it, Ray. There you go. Boston back to Ray. Ray jab step over to Boston. Boston foul line jump shot. Too strong. Rebound to Sykes. Over to Chelsea. Now they get to Chelsea. Chelsea pump fakes from 3. Gets downhill. Oh, they back off. Oh, she misses the layup. Rebound to Howard. Howard over to Burrell. Burrell pulls up for 3. Too strong. Boston gets the offensive rebound, and she gets fouled on the layup. Nola Henry notices Naz Hellman is getting worked out there. She's going to get Azare Stevens back in. So Azare Stevens will come in to deal with Aaliyah Boston, as Boston goes to the line for 1 free throw worth 2 points. De'Erica Hamby also checks in for Ryan Howard. So it's Boston, Canada, and Hamby on the floor for Team Vinyl. Boston free throw is up, and she knocks it down. Aaliyah Boston really having a good game so far. Boston up to 8 points here. Boston up to 8 points. Oh, sorry. Is it 8? Yeah, up to 8. Brittany Sykes misses the jump shot. Rebound to Boston. So they have both bigs out there on the floor right now, Hamby and Boston, with Canada running the point. Canada comes off the screen, gets downhill, fakes the double, clutches, throws it up, fight for the rebound. Azare gets the rebound. Azare over to Sykes. Sykes attacks Boston, thinks better of it. They have a mismatch down there, throws it down to Azare. She gets the ball over Canada. They bring a triple team. Azare just goes down, and they call a jump ball there. So I don't know where the possession arrow is facing. It might be in Rose's possession. Liz, what's going on? Salute. Hope you're doing well. Hope your day went well. Glad you could make it. So it is Rose ball. They're going to inbound it from under the basket. Gets it to Sykes. Canada falls down. Sykes gets a wide open shot from the mid-range and misses. She got to knock those down. Canada quickly up the court. Canada into the paint. Reverse pivot. Gets bumped. Floater is up and no good. But Brittany Sykes now up to 2 fouls. Sykes with 2 fouls. Ryan Howard with 2 fouls as well. So Sykes will with 2 fouls. Canada will go to the line for 1 free throw worth 2 points. Canada, her best game of the season last night, 21 points, 3 threes, as she knocks down the free throw worth 2 points. Vinyl retake the lead here. 3:30 to go. Vinyl are in the bonus, so anytime they get fouled the rest of the quarter, they will be shooting free throw. Oh, good rip through by Azare. Goes under and scores on her Sparks teammate. Timeout or media timeout being called. Azare Stevens having a great game as well. She's into double figures with 10 points. So that was a Sparks on Sparks crime there. Azare scores on Hamby. We have a lot of team relations between these two teams. As we go into a commercial break, let me get the box score up for y'all. Box score on the screen. So for Vinyl, they have Ryan Howard, Jordan Canada, and on the opposite side, they have Naz Hillman, who are all part of the Atlanta Dream. For the Sparks, you have Hamby, you have Azare, and Ray Burrell, who are all part of the Sparks. And who else we got here? Aaliyah Boston and Lexi Hull, both on the Fever. I think Chelsea Gray is the only ace out there. Yeah. So we have some player teammates on both teams. So we have a mixture of them. I know they would probably like to have those bragging rights over their teammate before they go into training camp. Training camp starts in about a month. A little over a month. Liz says, I hope Stewie's knee is okay. I hope so too. They said she will be ready for the season. So I'm glad this is taking place now rather than later. We still haven't heard any news on Benija's injury. So that's something for us to keep an eye on. All right, they're coming back to the broadcast now. 25-25. Midway through the second quarter. Very competitive game here. The championship game, people. The trophy, I think I showed the trophy on yesterday's stream, but I'll pull it up when I get another chance. It's like it has the 3 crowns on it. 3 crowns on a trophy for the 3-on-3 element of it. Hamby in the post, attacking Chelsea Gray, throws a hook shot over her and misses. Good defense by Chelsea Gray. Active hands down there. Undersized, but she does have the girth to deal with players down there. Brittany Sykes pump fakes and then shoots the 3 and misses. Brittany Sykes not having a good shooting game. From if it's not a layup, she's breaking up a storm. Oh, Ryan Howard pulls up for 3 on the left wing and knocks it down. Gives herself a tap on the butt, trying to motivate herself, and Vinyl have a 3-point lead again. Ryan Howard tries to fight over screens. She gets bumped off. Brittany Sykes now. She goes down the lane, and that's the only way she can score right now. She goes to the left-hand layup and scores. Ryan Howard comes off the screen, gets it over to Hamby. Hamby, no hesitation for 3, off the front of the rim. Rebound to Azare. Azare working on a double-double already. Sykes in and out dribble, goes down the lane, goes up. Layup is off. She wanted a foul call there, but she's in the backcourt complaining. Canada with the ball in the lane, throws up the floater, bounces around a couple times. Hamby tips it to herself, and Canada saves it. Canada with the ball. Canada tries to attack Azare. Oh, goes up, under, tries to draw the foul, and does draw the foul with a couple head fakes there. And that's 2 fouls on Azare Stevens. Canada back to the line for more free throws. Got my Liberty Championship cup. For those who are new here, I got a wrap. Canada free throws up. 1 free throw for 2 points is good. Back to a 3-point game. 30-27. Azare Stevens, top of the key over to Chelsea Gray. Mid-range jump shot. She usually knocks that down with her eyes closed. She misses that one. Minute 30 to go. De'Erica Hamby crosses half court. Gets it to Ryan Howard. Wants a screen. Ryan Howard gets the screen from Hamby. Ryan Howard goes down the lane, throws up a wild layup, and it goes. 32-27. I think this is Vinyl's biggest lead of the game. Oh, what a pass by Chelsea Gray. She threw like a spinning pass that spun back to Brittany Sykes, and she gets another layup. 32-29. Chelsea Gray. Oh, good block by Azare Stevens. Ryan Howard found Hamby rolling, and Azare comes over, gets the block. Down to Sykes, touch pass to Azare, foul, and 1 Azare Stevens. Good team ball movement there. Azare with 12. Brittany Sykes with 14. So Chelsea Gray not having to do a lot of scoring today. She's just doing a lot of facilitating. Up to 6 assists so far for Chelsea Gray with 3 points. Her teammates are putting in work. 14 for Brittany Sykes, 13 for Azare Stevens. And this free throw to tie the game. And Azare Stevens ties the game at 32 apiece. Ball in play here. Canada with the ball. Crosses half court. They get it to Ryan Howard, left side of the floor, guarded by Gray. Gets the screen. Ryan Howard steps back. Gets it down to Hamby. Hamby in the post versus Azare. Faces up, steps through. While left, and they call a foul on Azare for the reach down. The swipe down. That's 3 fouls on Azare. Azare, you're tall enough to just keep your hands up. No need to reach. So Azare to the bench, I think. Or they said, nah, just stay in there. Just don't get no more fouls. 32-32, 39 seconds to go. Hamby at the line. Not the greatest foul shooter. Let's see if she could actually knock this one down. Hamby free throws up, and she does. One free throw worth 2 points is good. Vinyl go back up 2. Sykes over to Gray. Gray for another 3. She knew it was short. She chased it down. Hamby with the rebound. Hamby over to Canada. Canada cross court to Ryan Howard. No hesitation for 3, and Ryan left wing 3 knocks it down. 37-32. Her third 3. They said that's the 10th time she's made 3 or more threes. Azare tries to respond from 3. Can't get it. Shot clock is off. Canada with the rebound. 8 seconds to go here. Canada looks to attack. Oh, I thought she traveled. She kept her dribble alive. Canada for 3. Front rims it. Sykes with the rebound. Oh, that looked like a carry. She throws it up and hits the top of the shot clock. And that's how we go into the half. Vinyl up 37-32 at halftime. Wow. They outscored Rose by 8 in that second quarter as we go into halftime, people. So Vinyl, the 4 seed, looking to go all the way to the championship trophy after being the 4th seed, the last seed into the playoffs. And they're looking to take down the 1 and 2 seeds to win the championship. Incredible stuff here. But we still got another 2 quarters of basketball to play. Daniel, what's good? I know you're a Vinyl supporter. You've been, I think it's because a bunch of Sparks are on the team, and ex-Sparks as well. So I understand it. But they're looking good. They're looking good so far. Looking good. Let me get things ready for the third quarter, and then we'll take a look at the big screen for the stats. There we go. 37-32 is the score. Salute to everybody who's joined on the stream. Make sure you leave a like. Subscribe if you're new here. It really helps the channel out tremendously. Championship game of the Unrivaled season. Championship game. We're at the halftime break right now. We're at the halftime break. Let me mute this. Just mad loud. 37-32. Vinyl, the underdogs, up over 2 seed Rose. Ryan Howard, 14 minutes, 13 points on 3 made threes. De'Erica Hamby with 8 points, 5 rebounds. Jordan Canada with 6 points, 4 rebounds. Aaliyah Boston came off the bench, put in work, 8 points for her, 4 rebounds, had a nice block as well. Ray Burrell came in, looked a little out of control, does have 2 points with a block and 2 rebounds. Team Vinyl shooting 44.8% from the floor, 30% from 3, all 3 made by Ryan Howard, and 80% from the foul line. Team Rose, Brittany Sykes, 13 minutes, game high 14 points on 6 of 13 shooting. Azare Stevens with 13 and 9, 1 rebound away from a double-double. She's been putting in work as well. Chelsea Gray not doing too much scoring now because her teammates are scoring, but she does have 6 assists. She is 1 for 9 though, so that is a cause for concern. Naz Hillman with 2 points off the bench, and Lexi Hull 4 minutes, no points. Team Rose shooting 41.2% from the field, 11.1% from 3 on 1 of 9 shootings. So both teams not really shooting the 3 super well, but they've made all their free throws. If we look at the rebounding battle, Team Vinyl is winning the rebounding battle 20-17. Team Rose winning the assist battle 9-3. Both teams have 2 steals apiece. Team Vinyl does have 2 blocks to none for Team Rose. Team Rose with 1 more turnover than Team Vinyl, 4-3. And Team Rose with 17 fouls compared to 3 for Team Vinyl. And that's why we're at the score we're at right now. 37-32 at the half. All right, what are your thoughts? Let me know your thoughts in the chat. Do Rose come back again? Do they have one more comeback in them? This is not an insurmountable lead by any stretch of the imagination, but after playing last night in a comeback win, does Chelsea Gray have one more performance in here? We'll have to see. We will have to see. But they're getting everybody's getting contributions from the others. Yesterday, nobody scored over 8 points for Team Rose besides Chelsea Gray. Today, they already have 2 players over 10 points. So that's a good recipe for success. Yesterday, Aaliyah Boston didn't have any points, I don't think. Today, she has 8 points in 6 minutes of play. As they say in boxing, styles dictate fights. So Aaliyah Boston is better suited in this matchup than she is against the Lunar Owls, who have more mobile bigs. Nafisa plays that big. If you put Boston in there, Nafisa is very crafty, and she's able to quickly run up and down the floor to counteract the size that Boston provides. And she's a very good defensive player as well. So very interesting to see what the adjustments both coaches will make in this second half. It'll be interesting to see. All right, let me see what they're talking about on the halftime break. Let me see if I could just pipe this in for y'all for a bit. I just got to make sure I talk over it a little bit. Test. Y'all still hearing me? Cool. Let me see if I can pipe this in.
Points yesterday, and majority of those were in that second half. For the Vinyl, what do they need to continue doing to hold on to this lead, win a championship?
I think the biggest thing is the exposing Ryan Howard and Dearica Hamby in that pick and roll. You got to go over against Ryan Howard, and Dearica has to be active going to the basket, and I think that will allow them to get some scores on the offensive end.
We have ourselves a 5-point game, you guys. One half remains, and the champion will be crowned from Unrivaled. Don't go anywhere. Brendan Glasheen and company I got you covered from here.
All right, they're going to commercials. I'm muting it. I think they're coming back. They'll restart the game. Got it. Today, what, you went to the store or you ordered it online? You have to. Did they have the jersey or you had to like create it? Daniel, let me know. I can't wait. I'm probably gonna get a Cloud jersey. I don't really buy jerseys. I only have 2 jerseys. I have a Miami Heat Dwayne Wade jersey from back when I was a kid, and I have a limited edition when the Miami Heat were releasing their gold edition jerseys. I think it's a Jimmy Butler jersey, which now you see how that panned out. That's the reason I don't buy jerseys. But I probably won't buy a Cloud jersey. I got to see what happens if she stays long term or it's just a 1 year sort of thing. But we shall see. All right, guys. Thanks everybody for joining. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe. We have one more half of Unrivaled Basketball to go. I'm really excited to see how this game ends. 37-32 at the half. 37-32 at the half. We're at halftime. After this commercial or after these sets of commercials, I think they should be coming back to the game. I got the box score up there so you can see your stats. I know some people have been throwing some bets on these games, so you can do your over-unders and your spreads and all that stuff. Jeez, they're getting on all the commercials here. Over here, Domino's commercial now. I guess I could quickly talk about the Natasha Cloud trade. We got about a minute and a half before the third quarter starts. If you weren't aware, yesterday Natasha Cloud was traded to the New York Liberty for the number 7 pick in the upcoming 2025 draft and next year's first round pick in the which is the 2026 draft. So it took 2 first round draft picks to get Natasha Cloud. to come on over, or for Connecticut to give Natasha, not give, but trade Natasha Cloud to the New York Liberty. There was a good replacement. Gets a replacement for Vandersloot going back to Chicago. Get another guard to play next to Sabrina, but she's different than Vandersloot in that she's more defensive minded or defensive capable. She is top 5 in the league in assists. She's not the passer Sloot is. Sloot is an all-time great passer. But she does replace some where she lacks, where Sloot excelled in passing. Natasha makes up for in her defensive intensity, especially and defensive presence, and her ability to get downhill and still have the speed to get downhill. Vandersloot, Vandersloot's about 2 or 3 years older than Natasha Cloud, so that same burst wasn't there all the time. Last year, she was dealing with a lot as well with her family. But as the season went on, you could see that they started going back to Sabrina at the 1, surrounded by Benija and Leone and a lot of rangy wings. We can get an actual ball handler back on the floor who's pass first, but can also affect you going downhill. All right, people, that's enough about my Liberty bias but Liberty bias commentary. Let's get back to the matter at hand. Ball in play here for the second half of the Unrivaled 2025 Championship. Vinyl start off with the ball. Ryan Howard guarded by Brittany Sykes. Sykes playing with fouls. Ryan Howard, fall away jump shot short. Rebound to Azare. And I think Azare does get the double-double now. She is up to 10 rebounds. They're 13 points and 10 rebounds. Chelsea Gray with the ball. Snatchback dribble. Gets a rescreen from Azare. Oh, good pass. Good steal by Ryan Howard. Throws out the outlet to Hamby. Hamby goes up, and Sykes with great cover and affects the layup. Azare goes up, gets her own rebound, and putback is good. So Azare Stevens gets the putback on her own miss. 37-34. Canada with the ball. Gets it to Dearica. Dearica looks to attack Azare. Stops. Gets it back out to Canada. Top of the key. Canada, step back. Jump shot. Misses. Dearica fight for the rebound. It goes out to Sykes. Sykes, in and out dribble. Gets downhill. Throws up a left-hand layup, and they call a foul on Ryan Howard. That's her third. Is that her fourth? Oh, that's her fourth. Oh, Ryan Howard's going to have to take a seat. That's 4 fouls on Ryan Howard. It's not good. So Sykes at the line for 1 free throw worth 2 points. Sykes, short on the free throw. Ball in play with Vinyl and Jordan Canada. Ryan Howard still in the game with 4 fouls. This is a little risky. Canada tries to do a no-look bounce pass, and it's a turnover. It bounces around, and Rose pick up the ball. Chelsea Gray over to Sykes in the corner. Sykes in and out dribble on Hamby. Sykes goes up and under, throws up a right-hand hook, and banks it in. And she has to smirk. She knew she didn't mean to do that, but listen, it goes in. Sykes having her best game now. 16 points. Howard gets downhill, gets fouled, and Sykes puts her hand up and accepts the foul there. That's 3 fouls on Brittany Sykes. Brittany Sykes having her most efficient and highest. She's close to her season high, so I think she should get it. Ryan Howard, 1 free throw worth 2 points is good. Back to 3-point lead for Vinyl. Brittany Sykes in the post against Canada. Spins on Canada, tries to hook her. They send a late double over to Azare. A wide open for 3. Misses. Rebound to Ryan Howard. 1 for 10 for Rose. Ryan Howard transition 3, short, and it goes out of bounds. Ball in play here with Team Rose. 3-point game. Chelsea Gray with the ball guarding guarded by Ryan Howard. Ryan Howard fights over the screen, lets her go, doesn't want to pick up that foul, and Gray knows it, gets the layup. Her second field goal of the game. This is where she started to come alive yesterday. Can she do it again? Ryan Howard with the ball. Ryan Howard, oh, snatch back, crossover, 3. Oh, halfway down. Canada gets the offensive rebound. Out to Hamby. Hamby over to Howard. Howard tries to drive. Sykes cuts her off. Howard now comes off the screen. Howard gets downhill. Going to the basket, misses. Fight for the rebound. And Sykes gets the rebound on the floor. Chelsea Gray with the ball. Attacking Canada. Has the size advantage. Throws it up. And what do they call? They call a blocking foul on Jordan Canada while she was on the floor. Oh, that's a foul on Chelsea Gray. But Chelsea Gray at the line is 39-38. She goes to the free throw line for one free throw worth 2 points. And she rattles it in. Rose retake the lead. 40-39. 4 minutes to go here in the third. Canada with the ball. Gets it to Hamby. Hamby back to Canada. Canada, 3-point line. Goes cross court to Ryan Howard. No hesitation for 3. Off the back of the rim. Chelsea Gray with the rebound. Oh, Gray crossover. Gets in the middle of the paint. Fakes the pass and lays it in. Chelsea Gray, as I said, this is the part where she comes alive. And she has the last 6 points here. Canada with the ball. Oh, Canada crossover here. Step back. Foul line jump shot is good. Jordan Canada with the answer to quell that run. 1 point game. We got a timeout here on the floor. Rose retake the lead, but it's a 1 point game. 42-41. Rose over Vinyl in the third quarter. Winner takes home the first trophy, Unrivaled Championship trophy in Unrivaled history. Let's take a look at this box score as we go to commercial break. So as you can see, Ryan Howard with it says 3 here. Let me refresh this, make sure they have these stats right. There we go. It's updated now. 42-41. I'm like, something's off here. 42-41 is the score. 15 for Ryan Howard with 4 fouls. So that's not good. She has, I think it's 6 fouls and you foul out. So she's gonna have to manage her defensive intensity. And listen, if you don't think you can get it, just leave it alone. Jordan Canada with 8 points and 6 rebounds. Dearica Hamby with 8 for Boston. Haven't seen her yet in the second half, and 2 for Burrell. Sykes with 16 points, 4 rebounds, and you have a double-double from Azurá Stevens, 15 and 12. Chelsea Gray starting to come alive. She had 3 in the first half, has 6 here in the third quarter. Naz Hillman with 2 and Lexi Hull with none. All right, I think that was a quick timeout there. Coming back to the broadcast now. Coming back to the broadcast. All right, so it's a 10-4 run, by Rose right now. Let's see what happens in the rest of this quarter. Rose start with the possession here. They get it to Azurá. It's Azurá, Gray, and Sykes. Chelsea Gray gets downhill. Oh, it goes halfway down and rolls out. Ray Burrell has checked in. Euro step goes in, and they call a blocking foul by Brittany Sykes. That's her 4. So we have Ryan Howard with 4. Brittany Sykes with 4. So Ray Burrell, oh, they got Alicia Gray and Brittany Griner here, along with Robin. Is that Robin Roberts, right? They're supporting Ryan Howard, their Atlanta Dream teammate. Jeez, change the camera shot. You're just on them forever. All right, they finally changed the shot. Ray Burrell for one free throw worth 2 points. And Ray Burrell knocks it down. So Vinyl will retake the lead. Chelsea Gray gets downhill going left, throws it out to Azare. Azare pump fakes, shoots the elbow jump shot, knocks it down. Ray Burrell got to know Azare has not been hitting the three. She jumps out the gym to try and block it, and it doesn't work. Ryan Howard goes downhill, double clutches, rebound, misses, tipped out to Hamby. Hamby to Burrell. Burrell over to Hamby. Hamby for a three, and she misses. Rebound to Azare. Vinyl 3 for 14 from deep. Oh, Chelsea Gray, they call a moving screen by Naz Hillman. Chelsea Gray hits the three, but it doesn't count as Naz Hillman with the moving screen. Aaliyah Boston checking in. Ball in play. So it's Boston, Howard, and who's the other player? Burrell. For Vinyl, it's Hillman, Stevens, and Gray. For Rose, Ray Burrell throws up a wild shot. It almost goes in, but she was way off balance there. Oh, Chelsea Gray gets downhill. Fall away jump shot from the baseline. Too strong. Naz Hillman gets the rebound. Aaliyah Boston with the block, though. That's her second block. It stays with Rose, though. They get it into Azare. Azare with the ball, guarded by Boston. She tries, reverse, throws it out to Chelsea Gray. Chelsea Gray with 3 on the clock. Chelsea Gray crossover, loses possession, throws it up. Ray Burrell with the block, and it's a shot clock violation. Great defense. Vinyls has been playing really solid defense. They're getting a good amount of blocks here in this game. Aaliyah Boston with 2, Ray Burrell with 2 blocks each. Ryan Howard trying to get downhill on Azare Stevens. Picks up her dribble. Gets it to Burrell. Burrell trying to attack Chelsea Gray. Off balance. Just throws it at the basket. She just looks out of control. You got to get her out the game. Azare Stevens stops and hits the layup. What is Burrell? Oh, I hit a 3 for the wrong team. My bad, y'all. What is Burrell doing out there? She looks out of control. Over to Ryan Howard. Ryan Howard fakes the elbow jump shot, steps back, and hits a long 2. She's trying to motivate herself. Oh, Naz Hillman over here. The 2 Atlanta Dream teammates guarding each other now. Hillman and Howard. Chelsea Gray gets downhill, loses the ball again. 7 seconds to go. She pulls it for a long 3. Off the back rim. Rebound to Howard. Vinyl with a chance to retake the lead. Under a minute to go. Ryan Howard. Terrible attempt. She just shoots a transition 3. It hits straight backboard. Good roll to the basket by Hillman on the pass from Gray, and she lays it in. Ryan Howard, the Vinyl take terrible shots on one end, give up layups on the other. Ryan Howard comes off the screen from Boston, gets to that elbow, drops it off to Boston. What a pass. Nice pick and roll there. 2-woman game. And I don't know what happened there. The referees blew a whistle. It's a 1-point game here with 28 seconds to go in the third quarter. Remember, the fourth quarter is an untimed quarter. So you add 11 to the team who's leading at the end of the third. And that will be our target or championship score. Oh, there was a clock issue there. They're trying to situate. Ball in play here with Chelsea Gray. About a 10-second difference, shot clock and game clock. Chelsea Gray guarded by Ray Burrell. Ray Burrell, another block. That's her. I thought that was her third block. Over to Ryan Howard. There's a 1-second difference now between the shot clock and the game clock. 9 seconds. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Ryan Howard step back long 2. Ryan Howard retakes the lead for Rose. And Chelsea Gray from half court off the front of the rim, and it goes! Chelsea Gray at the buzzer from half court. It bounces off the front of the rim and drops in. And Rose take a 2-point lead into the fourth quarter. Yeah, that's way out of her hands. From half court, contested, bounce off the front rim, and drops in. Wow. Just like that, I thought Vinyl was going into the fourth quarter with the lead. Chelsea Gray hits a half-court heave, gets the fortuitous bounce, and it drops in. Wow. Championship score, we had 11-51. We're at 62. Championship score, 62. Wow, y'all. That was crazy. Fourth quarter getting started after the commercial break. First to 62 wins the championship, people. We have 1 quarter left in the Unrivaled season. Untimed quarter. Remember, fourth quarters have always been untimed here on Unrivaled. Wow, Chelsea Gray. Just make sure this is refreshed. We have the up-to-date stats here. Ryan Howard with 19 on 7 of 20 shooting. But she's just getting them up there. Jordan Canada with 8. Dearica with 8. 10 from Boston. 4 from Burrell. Burrell's just been out of control. She does have 3 blocks, though. So she's working on the defensive end, but the offense, she just needs to learn how to kick it back out. She's trying to go one-on-one, and her game is not reflecting that. The threes are killing them. They're 3 for 15 from 3, with Ryan Howard hitting all 3. For Rose, you have Azare with 19 and 12 to lead her team in scoring and rebounding. 16 for Sykes, 12 for Chelsea Gray, 4 for Hillman. Wow, people. A 2-point game going into the fourth quarter. Championship score, 62. Championship score is 62. Salute to everybody here in the chat. Make sure you leave a like. Helps the channel out tremendously. The final game of the 2025 inaugural Unrivaled season comes down to the 2 seed versus the 4 seed. Winner will win the championship. As you can see, the winning score just popped up on the screen. Winning score is 62. All right, let's get back to the action here, people. Let's get back to the action. Fourth quarter starting now. Final fourth quarter of the year. It's been a ride, a wild ride for Unrivaled. It's had some blowout games and some really incredible games. And the last couple weeks, as the playoffs have come into the playoff picture has come into frame, has been really, really good. And I'm glad this is not a blowout for the championship game. I'm really glad. All right, Rose start off the quarter with the ball. Oh, Asia Wilson in the building. There, I think Taylor Ricks is talking to her. Chelsea Gray, step back, baseline jump shot, good. Chelsea Gray knows what it is to win a championship. (53-49). Can Vinyl do it again and come back for the win? Canada for 3 off the back rim, and that one drops out. Sykes with the ball over to Chelsea Gray. Chelsea Gray attacks. Another midi. Too strong. Rebound to Ryan Howard. Ryan Howard gets downhill, loses the ball. Oh, it doesn't go out of bounds. She saves it. And, T Spoon gets a timeout. Good timeout by T Spoon. Every possession important right now. So we have a timeout here for Vinyl. Ryan Howard lost the ball. It didn't go out of bounds. She dove on the floor to get it. And before they could force the jump ball, her coach, T Spoon, called a timeout. So they're in the They're in the Rose huddle right now. All right, championship game about to restart here. It will be vinyl basketball. They are down 53-49 right now. First to 62 wins the game, wins the championship. Ball into Hamby. Hamby looks to attack Sykes. Spin move goes up, under, layup, bounces around, fight for the rebound. Azare gets it. Over to Brittany Sykes. She gets into the paint, throws up the jump shot, and it's good. Brittany Sykes hits the midi. 7 points away for Rose. Vinyl has to get some stops here and put the ball in the basket. That's most importantly. Canada with the ball. Can Canada do the same thing she did last night? She's guarded by Chelsea Gray now. A little bit of a size advantage. Canada, fall away jump shot. Short. Stevens with the rebound. Over to Chelsea Gray. They call a moving screen by Azare as Chelsea Gray hits the jump shot. So the basket does not count. 55-49. Ryan Howard a little slow to get up, probably just catching her breath a bit. $55-49. Winning championship score is 62. First to 62 will win. Can Vinyl make a little bit of a comeback here? They're down 6. Ryan Howard with the ball. Deep three. Ryan Howard for three they needed. Can't get it. Rebound by Azare. She saves it right to Chelsea Gray. 15 rebounds for Azare Stevens. Chelsea Gray off the screen. Ball gets tipped out by Ryan Howard. It stays with Rose. 8 seconds left on the shot clock. Defensively, they're doing well. It's just offensively, they're struggling to score right now. Vinyl are. Chelsea Gray, good pass to Brittany Sykes. Sort of like pushed her off. Ball gets tipped out, and it goes to Vinyl. Brittany Sykes was so busy shedding Canada that she missed the layup. All right, Canada calls out the play, throws up the horns here. Gets it to Ryan, back to Canada. Gets it to Hamby. Hamby faces up against Azare Stevens, puts her in the post. Dream shake, spin through, throws it out to Ryan Howard. With 3 seconds, Ryan Howard off balance for three, and she hits the contested three. Wow, big shot. They needed that one badly. Brittany Sykes brings it across, gets it to Azare at the three-point line. Hand off to Chelsea Gray. She goes to work. Chelsea Gray gets downhill, snatchback dribble into the paint. Pump fake, reverse pivot, out to Azare Stevens. 2 seconds. Azare attacks. Oh, that's a shot clock violation. And it is a shot clock violation. Great defense by Vinyl. That was a big stop there. They needed that one. Now let's see what Vinyl can do here. That last shot was a contested wing three from Ryan Howard. Not luckily, but skillfully she made it. But they need to generate some easier looks here. Oh, Ryan Howard fakes the cut. Comes back for the ball. Guarded by Azare Stevens. They get it down to Hamby. Hamby in the post against Sykes. Reaching. Oh, fouled by Sykes on the reach-in. 5 fouls on Sykes. It's coming down to it. Naz Hillman checks out. Brittany Sykes, I believe, checks in. So Hamby at the line for one free throw worth 2 points. Not having her best night. 8 points, 6 rebounds. She is a 67% free throw shooter. She's already 1 for 2 tonight. Oh, and she misses this one. Needed that one to make it a 1-point game. Will that come back to haunt them? Gray with the ball. Comes off the screen from Azare. Gets to the elbow. Shoots the free throw. Jump shot is good. That's what she does. Chelsea Gray time as Canada goes downhill. And Azare Stevens with the block. They have numbers here if they want it. Chelsea Gray slows it down. Crossover. Elbow jump shot. Good again. 3 points away for Rose to win the championship here. Chelsea Gray, takeover mode, as I've mentioned. Her teammates kept her alive as Ryan Howard gets downhill, gets bumped from behind by Azurá Stevens. That's her 5th foul. 7-point game here. These missed free throws, ill-advised shots coming back to haunt Vinyl right now. Ryan Howard with 22 on 8 of 22 shooting. Free throw is up and too strong. Missing free throws now. And a timeout called here by Nola Henry and Team Rose. Rose 3 points away from the championship. Vinyl, it looks like their road is coming to an end here. Their defense has been okay, but the offense has been a struggle. There's only so much defense you can play without making it worth it on the other end. They've missed free throws. They left 4 points on the line. This could have been a 3-point game here. Daniel says Vinyl sold Jay if they lose. Yeah, they had the opportunities here. They've left free throws on the line. Looking at the stats here, they're 6 for 9 from the free throw line. Hamby's 1 for 3. That's 4 points. Hamby left on the line. Ryan Howard, usually a good free throw shooter, just left 2 points on the line as well. But listen, they're showing the assist of the game, Chelsea Gray, with that no-look over-the-head pass that I spoke about earlier in this. I think it was the first or second quarter. TM says the Rose made it to the championship. I never would have guessed it. I never would have guessed it either. If you would have told me Team Rose without Kalia and Angel would be in the championship game 3 points away from winning it, I would say you're tripping. Ball in play for Rose. Azurá with the ball. Let's see if they go for a 2 or a 3. Chelsea Gray with the ball now. Naz Hillman sets the screen. Chelsea Gray, snatchback dribble. It's a foul by Canada. Foul by Canada. Second foul on Canada. That's the first team foul. Is there another timeout here? Oh, Teaspoon gonna challenge this. I mean, I guess they have nothing to lose, really. Have nothing to lose. They're gonna say they're gonna challenge to see if Chelsea Gray just tripped over her own feet or Canada. Coach Nola Henry drawing up a play right now. I have to sit back in my seat. I like this aspect. I mean, even though they're showing the play on the broadcast, it's good for the viewer to see, at least the basketball nerd, to see the type of play call and hear the dialogue that they have. Yeah, Nola Henry, a former Sparks coach. Yeah. Daniel, I know. Yeah. Kurt Miller, he said, "Yo, I'm taking my people with me when I leave," and he took Nola, and I think he took another assistant coach as well. Kalia Copper in street clothes. Angel Reese. Is Angel Reese there? I don't even see her. I just noticed I didn't really see her. They're really reviewing this to see who the call is on, guys. I mean, put up the box score in the meantime. They're really looking to see. This might be a pretty important call. I don't know what the resolution would be. I mean, because Chelsea Gray still had it. Would they call a travel on Chelsea Gray? Possibly. I don't know. Before, I know usually this thing is ahead of me, so I don't want to spoil the game if they happen to spoil it. The call is confirmed. So Chelsea Gray to inbound, sideline out of bounds on the opposite side of her bench. It is Rose basketball. They're still 3 points away from the win here. Ball into Sykes. Sykes over to Gray. Well, does Gray go for the dagger here? Gray gets downhill, snatch back dribble, gets into the paint, step back from the foul line, bounces around. Hamby gets the rebound. So the good stop. Canada with the ball, crosses half court. Canada rejects the screen, goes reaching by Chelsea Gray, but Canada gets the layup. 5-point game here. They need another stop. Chelsea Gray with the ball, gets it to Sykes. Top of the key, guarded by, she blows by Canada, foul, and one. Brittany Sykes can win this game at the free throw line. Probably her best game as a Rose player for the championship point here. Blows by Canada. Canada with the late reach in, gets the hand on the ball first, and then gets the arm. You got to make sure she doesn't make that if you're going to reach in there. Brittany Sykes for the championship. Free throw is up. And Rose win the first championship in Unrivaled history. Salute Rose. Brittany Sykes with the free throw in the win. Oh, she goes over and kisses her girlfriend. Chelsea Gray goes over to dap up Jewel Lloyd, her new Aces teammate. And Rose, down 2 starters, get the win, get the championship. Started off the season rocky, and they end up winning the chip here. Chelsea Gray waiting for, I think that's her, either her girlfriend or her fiance or her wife. I'm not too sure. And she gets the win. They pop the confetti, and Rose win the championship. Shout out to Rose on the championship, man. Brittany Sykes saved her best for last, her new unrivaled season high. 21 points. Sealing the deal at the foul line. Wow. What a story here. I'm going to pipe in the audio for a second once I send this out. Let me set this up here. Wait. Y'all still hear my mic? That's good. Let's pipe this.
Sticking with it and really putting the ball in the point guard's hand and relying on her to make decisions.
Big credit to this victory and championship for Rose. Vinyl, how they came out to perform, but overall the entirety of this unrivaled league, the season, the playoffs, everyone involved, it did not miss. And this is an extraordinary moment, but an extraordinary opportunity to showcase some incredible talent.
So we have our first unrivaled
salute to everybody who
champions.
predicted Rose.
Let's see how they did it. Rose
79% of us said Rose would win the championship. I think they're going to roll a champion package here. DM, you're absolutely right, man.
Defined as a person who has defeated or surpassed all rivals. And doing that in a league with no underdog.
There's been a lot of chatter out there, man. I'm here.
Now that's unrivaled.
Lisa Leslie doing the
fantastic stuff. 62-54. Rose Basketball Club is your first unrivaled champion. Lauren Jabara, Candace Parker, and Ray Montgomery come with you after
Rose.
the draft.
Brittany Sykes hits the free throw to seal the game. Rose wins the first championship. That's dope. That was dope, man. What a season for Unrivaled. Let's take a last look at the box scores, people. Last look at the box score. Let me refresh this. There we go. 54-62. As you can see, Brittany Sykes, game winner on the free throw. That was the final score there. Ryan Howard finishes with 22 points. She went down shooting as she always does. Jordan Canada with 10, 8 for Hamby, 10 for Boston, 4 for Burrell. Excuse me, 4 for 18 from 3. They had some ill-advised shots down the stretch. Shot 35% from the field. Team Rose, Brittany Sykes, her best game of the season. 21 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals for her. Azurá Stevens, one of her best games of the season. 19 points, 18 rebounds. Chelsea Gray with 18 points. Came alive in that later stages of the game. Like I mentioned, she would come alive later on in the game. She definitely did. Naz Hillman joins the team for 2 games and wins a championship, gets a nice 50K. I hope the relief players get the 50K as well. And Lexi Hull with none. So that is your Unrivaled season wrapped up, people. That is your Unrivaled season wrapped up. Salute to Rose for winning the Unrivaled Championship, the first Unrivaled Championship. I'm on social media looking to see if they're posting pictures so I could post up for you. I don't see anything as of yet. Nothing as of yet. But wow, Rose. Salute to Rose, man. Salute to the Rose. Let me see if Unrivaled posting anything on their account. No, they haven't posted anything yet. They haven't posted. I was looking to see if they posted the winning basket or anything so I could play it for you guys. But they haven't posted anything as of yet of that basket. Let me see if I could. Somebody must have posted it already. What a game. What a game. Salute, salute, salute to the Unrivaled League. Really kept me entertained, and I was able to keep track of all the players in the W in the offseason. Usually they're stashed all the way overseas and we don't know where they're at. But now they were on our TVs, front and center on our streaming services. And we were able to keep up with them, learn more about them personally, and allow them to make money here on American soil, playing against the best of the best, getting treated and everything. I'm gonna pipe in the audio for you guys.
Through the year, led by point guard Chelsea Gray, but you talk about the others stepping up. Calling your own number. Brittany Sykes had a huge game. Azurá Stevens, 19 points, 18 rebounds. Brittany Sykes just ends it on a free throw. I mean, the excitement in here, it's crazy.
It's turned up in here. Like, you want to run your mouth? Hey, set it up. No, it really is. I mean, you got teammates like Asia Wilson dapping up Chelsea Gray. There's a connectivity that's happened here. And I'm just saying, if you got to come to a game, if you haven't came to a game, you got to come to a game. It's incredible. The Rose are the champions of Unrivaled. Let's send you right now to the champion ceremony.
Keep it in Miami or move it to another location. So
Unrivaled fans, please welcome TNT's Taylor Rooks.
Hello, Unrivaled fans. How we feeling out there? We've got a champion.
Taylor Rooks
Give me a round of applause for all players across both clubs in such a thrilling championship game.
Hey Liz, thanks for joining.
We hope that you all have enjoyed the Unrivaled 2025 playoffs and the incredible basketball that we witnessed all season long. But I want every person in here, from the players to the coaches to the fans to the media, to really take a second to soak in this moment. This is history. The Rose are the first ever Unrivaled champions in the first ever season of the Unrivaled League. And every person in this arena was a part of this glorious moment. It's been amazing.
Oh, it's only 8:50.
And now a few words from the one and only Unrivaled Commissioner, Mickey Lawler.
Oh, what a night. And what a few months this has been. Thank you to the best fans in the world. Thank you for coming night in and night out, and for being so loud and so supportive. Thank you to the best players in the world, and a huge round of applause for all of them.
On Broadcast Network.
Thank you to the best partners, and thank you to the Unrivaled staff.
Especially.
This has not been easy, but it sure as hell has been extremely fulfilling. We have just collectively made history.
And that they can have all the facilities in one place. Because if they start going on arena tours, going all around the country,
the moment we've all been waiting for, we're going to crown the first unrivaled 2025 champions, the Rose.
But that's what it looks like, y'all. That's what it looks like. If y'all still on, I'll give you a little sneak peek of what it's looking like out here.
All right, well, we've got the confetti falling. Coach Nola Henry, come on over.
They're talking to Coach Nola Henry. She's now with the Dallas Wings as an assistant coach. She was with the LA Sparks last season.
You got counted out when players were down, yet here we are, you all standing
What's up, Colin?
as
I
champions.
didn't know you was in here.
What led to this moment?
Imagine the confetti falling around with Rose.
Just a team full of
they would be
relentless
like, oh, it's
dogs
rigged.
that refuse to be denied.
It's rigged. They knew that they knew Rose was going to win.
A coach that's super passionate about my players, my preparation, and just the opportunity in front of us. So from day one, again, full strength, they counted us out. Cod down, they counted us out. Azare out, they counted us out. Angel down, they counted us out. What they gonna say now? What they gonna say now?
She pulled out the Jason Tatum. What they gonna say now? I'm weak.
And then, thanks to Chelsea, obviously, carried us on her back all season long. Right?
TM said, I think
And
they
I
should
told
add
them
Asia
today,
Wilson,
Chelsea's our real MVP.
Caitlin
She's
Clark,
our
Paige Becker.
MVP.
Listen, the thing with Unrivaled is that
And this group has
it's
so much love and
if they
respect
ask you,
for her.
it's up to you. The ball's in your court.
Just
I know they
unbelievably
definitely
proud
probably
of the
asked
way they
Caitlin.
embraced
Caitlin probably turned it down.
underdog
Asia
mentality
Wilson
and went
says
out
she
there
likes to decompress during
and
the
fought for what they
offseason. So
deserve. But
I don't know if this will, since
I
she
wouldn't
was
be
in
me
the
if I
building and
didn't say
experienced this, would this like
all of the
encourage her?
success and
But I don't
everything
know.
that I
I
am
think
is a
players like
testament
Paige
to the
and
great God that I
Azar and,
serve.
Olivia probably would.
So never forget,
Especially when they're making
right?
like
When
90,000
God is
in
in
their
it,
first year.
there's no limit to what you can't do, right? So they counted us last. That doesn't matter because God has the final say.
Hey,
Thank you, Coach. Congratulations. And we will get to Chelsea in 1 second. But you talked about stepping up. Give it up for Azare Stevens. Come on over here, Azare.
All right, y'all. I'm not gonna sit through all of them. I showed y'all a little bit of the trophy presentation and let y'all hear a little bit of it. But I ain't gonna sit here and bore y'all with what they saying. Colin says if Unrivaled returns next season, they will change locations or return to Miami in 2026. And if there are no additional teams added, they will need to expand rosters. Yeah, I think that's something that Brianna Stewart did mention about making sure the rosters were structured a little bit differently to account for injuries. Let me put the comment back up. But I think if they do move it somewhere else, it'll be the same thing, just in a different state. So it'll be in one location in a different state. I don't think they're gonna be bouncing around state to state. That just incurs more cost, which cuts into the players' pay. Oh, all right. They got one more trophy here.
Nikki Lawler.
Yes, this is a special one.
All right, I'm gonna show it to you for a bit. Here you go.
The finals MVP. Nola knows what she's talking about. Chelsea Gray.
Let y'all see a little bit of that. Chelsea Gray wins MVP. Chelsea Gray wins MVP. All right, I'll let y'all see a little bit of that as well.
All right, Chelsea Gray, Finals MVP. I saw you holding that trophy.
Oh, they got a T-shirt of the preseason rankings on it. Now I gotta show y'all this
for this club.
I mean, if she puts the T-shirt back up.
Just a testament to my work that I've been putting in
you
this
can see it
year.
on Kalia Copper back there.
And a testament to my team, man.
Lunar Owls, Phantom, Vinyl, Mist.
We had this shirt made. They counted us as 6 coming to this thing.
They said they had them in 6.
Back say unknown, you feel me? So it's in the testament to my team.
The petty group here, that's hilarious. That
now,
is
I
hilarious.
think I speak for everyone I say. In that third and fourth quarter, you know you got about to get the point guard experience here from Chelsea Gray. Talk to me about these final quarters, specifically in this one, the mode that you go into for your team.
Just got to get the best shot possible.
After
Try
Chelsea
to
Gray's
get that
done, then we'll head off
big
stream.
toe in the paint.
Big toe?
Get the big toe in the paint, get easy scores. I was getting good looks all night, just had to knock them down.
Chelsea Gray in them third and fourth quarters.
I put in the work, so I know it's gonna, come.
In general, she has 7
Early
game
in the
winners.
Season, we talked about the fact that you had heard the chatter.
What's that?
You knew the importance of these performances.
16 games.
What do you want people to say about Chelsea Gray now?
That is absolutely huge.
Ooh. I know, right?
They're telling her not to be humble over here on the stage. I don't know if y'all can tell.
Keep that same
All you hear is
energy.
talk your stuff, Chelsea. Talk your stuff.
When y'all see me that same summer, I got the receipts who's talking shit, so keep the same energy.
She said keep that same energy.
Finals MVP, Chelsea Gray, everybody.
All right, y'all, that's it. That was dope. That was dope. I'm glad I got to show you guys a little bit of that. All right, y'all. Rose win the championship. It's been a fun, unrivaled season. It's been a really fun, unrivaled season. Thank you guys for hanging out with me throughout the whole season. We will start getting things ready for the WNBA season. We'll start. I'm gonna continue to post highlight videos of players who are getting drafted or projected to get drafted on the highlights channel in the description. Make sure you subscribe to the players highlight channel. We'll probably have just an online stream to chat about that, and then definitely on draft day we will be doing a live stream. I know last year with Caitlin Clark coming in, I think my stream sort of crashed and I had to reboot it. But this year I'm better prepared. So we'll be in good shape. Cuz appreciate you always tuning in. Appreciate you guys. Also make sure you follow the TikTok, the Discord, all that good stuff. I'm trying to think of new things to do in the Discord. I'm just giving you guys a lot of information in a direct line to me if you ever want to talk about women's sports, basketball, whatever. I know Tudo be in there telling me about the Heat, and I don't care for the Heat right now. They doing terribly. They probably losing to the Knicks right now. Yeah, that's it, y'all. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Leave a like on the way out. Subscribe. I'm about to get these player highlights out after I take a quick stretch. Been sitting for a couple hours. But until next time, y'all, appreciate you guys. It's Jay Jordan. Salute.